everyone, how are
Hi.
you? I know you can't see me at
Cause,
this moment or my son.
Cause the camera broke.
Yeah, whatever he said.
The light broke down. Sorry.
Yeah. Hey everyone, how are you? I know you can't see me at this moment or my son.
Cause the camera broke.
Yeah, whatever he said.
The light broke down. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes, everyone. So I had to let my son do his little TED talk for a little bit, but I'm back at it, voiceover. So as you can see right now, because I'm looking at the video, trying to remember what I did, but I'm showing you how to put the skull heads and trays together. So basically, I'm just showing you what it is or what you need. Like I said, you need a skull heads that I bought from Kroger's. You're gonna need the tray, $1.25, and you will also need a tea kettle thing or the pot holder that came from Michael's, of course. Hot glue gun, black spray paint. I know I said this in the beginning, and I'll put it in the description box. So now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the hot glue ready. And as you can see, my son just over here having a grand old time talking to me and asking me different questions. So right here in this part of the video, I'm actually putting the skull heads on the pot holder to see how the way I want to place it and how the way I set it down. Now, I know you will see me when I glue it down. Of course, I did not take the sticker off. I was too lazy because nobody is not going to see it at all once I get finished. But what you want to do, which is I can't remember if it was in this part of the video or the next part, but in one of the parts I am showing you the mistake that I have done. I did the hot glue first and then the E6000, and of course, you know, with me having a newborn and plus my son talking, the hot glue dried too quickly instead of it being the opposite way, if that makes sense. So I'm showing you in the clip, of course, hot glue E6000. Like I said, it dried too fast. I was kind of upset. And then the E6000 that I had, it was falling apart. That was my fault of not putting all my materials back up. I guess when I was pregnancy brain, I just threw everything to the side. It is what it is. So I'm going to be quiet for a moment and let you see the mistake, and then I'll pop back into the video. As I was telling you before, in this next part of the video, this is the part that I was saying that I understood what I did wrong with the first skull head. So with the second skull head, I did the E6000 first. I put it down on the teapot or the plant pot holder, whatever you want to call it, on both sides, as you can see, lining it up. And then I grabbed my hot glue gun. Now, of course, with my baby boy, he wanted to help, but he was so nervous trying to do it. And I'm trying to coach him through it, and he was just struggling. So I'm telling him basically here to hold the skull heads and let's do the hot glue gun. He was just so worried about him getting burned. And I'm like, hey, this is parts of arts and crafts, sir. If we get burned, you shake it off and we go from there. But he was only 7. He was scared, which is I understand, but something fun for him to do with mommy. So I'm just going to be quiet and let you see from here. back in. Of course, you want this to hold and stick down. My son's showing you the E6000 glue that got on him, so he was worried. I'm like, sir, you be okay. Go take a shower. But back to it. You take the tape, you tape your skull heads nice and tight on down so that way it can hold and stick together properly like it's supposed to. And you wait 24 hours up until we do the next step. And of course, grab more tape because I really did not grab more tape, not one bit in my life.
Spray paint my skull heads or whatever for decoration, and yeah. As you can see, all you have to do is, get a box, black spray paint, put the skull head in a box. Make sure you're in.
Of course, this is my crazy ass baby sister. She wanted to spray paint. So we waited 24 hours. So of course I got her spray painting my skull heads for me. Don't, and I repeat, don't spray paint in the house because this is what that crazy ass child wanted to do is spray paint in my apartment with my kids while we got the heat on, using the box on my carpet. And yes, if you are watching this, baby sis, you do got spray paint on my carpet. Like I said, you can see the shadow. But enough about that. She was cracking jokes. Check out the bloopers as far as some of the stuff that she was saying. But she's showing you that, of course, for one, like I said, be in a well-ventilated area as far as to spray paint. She spray painted everything all black, of course, for me in the box. And not only spray painted all black in the box, in the next part of the video, because I did not have any gloves at all like I supposed to, she had to use something to try to turn it around to spray paint the skull heads evenly. So, like I said before, go outside, spray paint in a well-ventilated area. Don't be like her. The child was just goofy, but she wanted to pretend that she was me saying my name all wrong. But I'm going to get off my soapbox and let you continue on watching the video.
As you can see, there's no mess. Welcome to my TED Talk. I gotta spray the top of this dome. Because I touch it, and this is the after of what it looked like. As you can see, I spray painted it black. This is the before. Well, this is the after. This is the before.
Now, here in this video, of course, I got it sped up all the way through now. But I am showing you that I'm adding mod-podge to try to seal in all the black paint that we have put up there. Of course, there go my crazy baby boy just acting crazy as per usual. But yeah, I'm just showing you step by step. Just take some mod-podge. I had used satin. That's what it stated, mod-podge satin, because I wanted like that satin silk clean look, if that makes sense, or shiny look, whatever you want to call it. And I just made sure I did it lightly, even strokes across both skull heads. And I did 2 coats of it evenly, so that way it's sealed in properly. And to make sure that I got all the paint, because sometimes you can just miss. It happens to the best of us. And then, as you can see, I'm still going over it, doing it as far as putting the Mod Podge up here evenly. And somewhere in the video, I forgot what part of the video, my son wanted to help me. So I told him, come on, let's do it. let me show you how to do it as far as putting the Mod Podge up here. And of course, he was nervous. He didn't want to get the paint or nothing like that on him. And of course, you know how kids are. When they hear the word paint, they figure, how about I just add about 3,000 coats? And I had to tell them, like, no, sir. Lightly, even strokes. You is not going to cake this skull head up with a whole bunch of paint. But for now, I'm going to be quiet and let the video play out. So now here in this video, of course, there go my cute little baby girl Nova, all crazy and cute. But what you see, what I'm doing right here is I'm taking hot glue and I'm putting it on the back of the skull heads because I already figured out my placement and how the way I want everything. Of course, once you get finished putting Mod Podge on your product, you want to wait 24 hours for it to dry. That's just my opinion. So 24 hours for it to dry completely before you move on to the next step. Also, please excuse the mess in the background. I was tearing up everything to try to find the rest of my arts and crafts while my daughter over here is just moving around crazy. For her to be 4 months, she is moving like no tomorrow. Of course, all of this is speed up, but as you can see, I was making the placement with my plate to see how the way I want everything set up, to make sure that it makes sense. Please, when you put your plate on top, make sure that it's even on both sides so that way it won't look lopsided or looking crazy. Of course, me looking at it now, it looks kind of off to me, but I'm the only one that's using it, so it is what it is. But I'm basically just showing you everything that I'm doing and how the way I got everything set up. Of course, once you do get finished gluing everything down, put something heavy on top so that way the glue and everything can adhere properly. And I would say wait 24 hours before you use it. So yeah, that's about it. And I'm going to get off of my soapbox and let you finish watching the rest of the video. And of course, towards the end, you seen my crazy son coming out the woodworks. But it is what it is. But I'm going to be quiet now. this is the end results of what I had made. Of course, you can add something to cover up like the glue and stuff like that, which is I will eventually. But I want to say happy Hoodoo Heritage Month and happy Halloween, everybody. Please like and subscribe and comment up under the video. See y'all soon. Bye.
Bye.
My YouTube video of how to do black spray paint over skull head. Skull head from this to the spray paint my skull heads or whatever for decoration and yeah. As you can see, all you have to do is, get a box, black spray paint, put the skull head in a box. Make sure you're in after. It doesn't matter if you're black or white or whatever MJ had said. And bye. This is Kenita, the real estate / investor. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.